what's one of the things that these millionaires have said to you in one of your finance meetings that you thought to yourself, wow, that makes sense. I'm going to apply that to my life.
The biggest thing for me when I sit down with speak to these millionaires is about dynasty.
Right.
So a lot of them are practicing what their family does.
Okay.
Okay. And this might sound weird. Like when it comes to a lot of the people I was meeting, it was family money. Like parents have been wealthy and then they've passed it on.
Sure.
Or parents have had a good education and they've passed that on.
Right.
One of the problems and the reason financial education is something missing is because we, a lot of the time, are expecting schools or bruv, teacher can't teach you finance. Teachers broke themselves.
Yeah.
Teachers struggling. All they've got is a good pension. Other than that, they ain't got no dough.
Nothing. Yeah.
Struggling.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when I look at, they act in a way. So this is, for me, with my kids now, I'm an Asuquo. I tell my kids, you're an Asuquo.
Yeah.
This is how an Asuquo behaves. So that when I'm gone, when you say your name, people be like, no, I know your dad.
Yes.
So I know I know what authenticity, I know
right.
I know I can trust you.
Like Hilton.
Do you understand?
You hear the name.
You hear the name.
Right.
So with a lot of these millionaires, they've had, a lot of the time, they're creating a dynasty. They're creating a culture.
Yes.
Of this is how we move, this is how we behave, and they pass it down. This is how we act with money. This is how we act around people. This is how we move. And sometimes we will look at other people and say, oh, right, they don't want to integrate with us.
Yeah.
It's not even because they don't want to.
Yeah.
But it's their culture. Their culture defines their behaviors. And this is how you keep money and investments and wealth, when we talk about generational wealth, going on.
Brilliant.
And for a lot of us, we haven't identified the core values. That's why when someone comes, man, what do I invest in? It doesn't matter what you invest in, because your mindset will always spend it. Do you understand? I've seen man makes mad money,
huge money,
and lose the same money.
Yeah.
The other day I was doing a show for Channel. We went to this client, and they were like, oh yeah, want to buy a house. It's really important to me. Remember the words that people say and the actions. Two different things.
Sure.
Want to buy a house. Oh, I ain't got no money though. It's so hard to save. Cool. I said, let's go to your bedroom. I want to buy a house. We can go to my bedroom.
Yeah.
Let's go to your bedroom. Went to the bedroom, pulled out the bags, pulled out the shirts, pulled out the shoes. 25K.
Wow.
That's your deposit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're here telling me you want to buy a house.
Yeah.
You're here telling me you can't afford it. We got 25K worth of goods.
Yeah.
Right there.
There's Balenciagas, there's Dolce, there's Visage, there's all of these.
So you don't want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you say and what you do are two different things. And I focus on what you do over what you say. And because anyone can be a salesperson, anyone can tell you it can sound good. And this is where social media, we see people winning on social media that are really faking it, because they say the right things, they look authentic, they have a nice camera, they've got a good script, and we just believe it. But what does your actions say? You can't tell me you want to buy a house and you ain't got money to buy a house, yet 25K is sitting in your wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly. Mindset. So the mindset of how you think, how you move, and then actually passing that down through your family. That's one of the key things. It's very true, because you do see that generational sort of mindset. It's not something just one person has created.
Yeah, and then the second thing, sorry, I just want to get the second thing that's really, really big, value.
Right.
So people were like, Eman, how come you do so well? One of the biggest things I learned from my top clients is value.
Right.
If you can add value, you can always make money.
Okay.
If you can add value, and I think a lot of the time we don't focus on the value side of things. We focus on what can I buy, what can I sell.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes your biggest focus is focusing on you, because first you must add value to yourself before you can add value to someone else.
Absolutely.
Whether that's a course, whether that's education, whether that's experience, whether that's a product, you've got to add value. And see, I always talk about people like Richard Branson. I think he's had something like over 10 companies he's had go bankrupt. But let me tell you, Richard Branson goes to a bank right now, they're giving him the finance.
Yes.
He goes to pitch and say, I've got this idea, they're giving him the finance. Right. Because he has proven over time he's been able to add value.
Yes.
And some of us, the reason we're not making the money that we want to make is because we can't add value.
Yeah.
And then the third thing that they teach me, multiple streams of income.
Yes. Yes.
You see, one of the biggest problems with us is that we make money one way and that's it.
Come on.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with employment. I love employment.
Yeah.
I feel like, sometimes it can be, for me, my employment, working as a financial advisor was like work experience for my business, but getting paid.
Yeah.
I learned how much to charge. I learned what the products were. I learned what's available. I learned what clients to target, all whilst getting paid for Barclays and working for these other banks.
That's right.
So now when I go to do it for myself, I just replicate what I was doing for them.
Follow the blueprint.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
But for me, that is just a stream of income.
Right.
And if we know that the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, why do you only have 1?
Yeah.
If we know there are 365 days in a year, why do you only get paid on 12 of them?
12 of those, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
How can you get... If we did a test and you got 12 out of 365, would you clap for yourself? But we are here. We're here celebrating. Yeah. And this is the mentality. I'm not going to... Oh, I can get paid today.
Yeah.
Every day is a payday for me.
That's right.
Because I create services, products, I add value every single day to people. So people can part with their money on any given day.
I think one of the most common new ones is we're talking about this cryptocurrency, investing in that. But I like what you said earlier. It means I don't even have to ask you, what should I invest in? You're just saying if your mindset is correct and you invest in the right things, you will make more money. Thank you for watching. We've got some more heat coming for you. Stay tuned, stay notified.